Hey my friends, welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. Alright, so what we're doing right now, as you know, I'm at College Humor and we are making this whole room a sound ready room for like shooting things in. So I'm not going to talk about what they're going to be shooting in here because I really don't know, but I know that it's going to be College Humor related stuff. So what we did last time, behind me we have the walls that used to be windows, which are now covered in drywall and whatnot. They're no longer windows. And what we also have, we have skylights that basically when I first got here were entirely, I'll show you. All right, so it's like that. And if you can see, that's plexiglass. So that's not a good thing if you're trying to do, if you're trying to do any kind of like film related things in a space. You can't have the sun shining through big giant plexiglass holes in the roof. And we have, how many of those do we have? We have 5 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over there by the door. And those doors are they're big like 10-foot doors that we made for the roll-up doors, so that they can load stuff in and whatnot. By the way, thank you so much for joining me here. I am Kyle. I am a filmmaker. I am an actor. You can check out some links to the stuff that I've done below. And this is just what I'm doing, helping out a buddy of mine, so to make this space into a shootable space. And so thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you. So, okay. So what did I do before? So before, there was these skylights up there and light coming through and all that kind of stuff. We had to make it so the light didn't come through. So I built boxes on top of the roof, and the boxes are made out of plywood, and then they've got some rock wool underneath the boxes over the plexiglass lights. So we're gonna do a little bit of time traveling right now. We're gonna jump up on the roof. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right now. So what we're doing right now is I'm gonna go up on the roof, and we're gonna see exactly how those skylights are covered by the boxes that I built, so that you're seeing like what happened on top of the roof, and then you can also see how we're burying it from the bottom of the roof. So let's get up on top of the roof, shall we? All right, so what we got here, this is the skylights that were on top of the roof. So so as you can see, basically these being skylights would make a lot of light come in from the outside, because that's what they're designed to do. So basically we had to go, hey, let's undesign what they were meant to do and cover them up. So that's what we did, and these are what I did. So I got plywood boxes on top of the skylights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue what I started showing you earlier about like the inside and whatnot. And yes, I'm probably wearing a different shirt because this is a different day, and I happen to be on the roof now, knowing what I was going to be doing in the future. So I'm in the past of the video that you are watching right now, which is in the future from this point. So yeah, so plywood boxes on the top of the roof. And so okay, let's go back downstairs. Okay, super cool. So what are we gonna do from here now that you know like how we covered up the skylights on the roof? So yeah, it was raining. It's pretty cool. It rained for like 2 days in a row in California. Crazy. So yeah, so what are we gonna do right now? We are going to basically, I had put some 1x3s around this, where the skylight hole is, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting drywall like in that space. So we're gonna kind of like, so we got it covered from the ceiling, and we're gonna have it covered from the from in here, from inside. So right now I'm gonna put some wire across where the 1x3s are, so that we can put some rock wool up in that space between the Lexan and the drywall. So this is rock wool, safe and sound, sound insulation, and sound, fire and soundproofing insulation, safe and sound, rock wool. You can get this stuff at Home Depot, and so yeah, it's really super cool stuff. It's not fiberglass, so you're not going to get all itchy. So I highly recommend it. Okay, so let's start putting some wire between those 1x3s, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But first, I am definitely going to need some coffee. like so many different ways. They're not good. Say hey, Ivan.
Yeah.
All right, it's probably going to be a terrible shot up there because this wire is so thin, but just take my word for it. This is like some super thin gauge wire, and it's going to go up in that hole right there, and then we're going to put that rock wool on top of it. All right, this is action cam. As you can see, behind me is the ceiling, so that's where the stuff is. So what this is yeah, you can see where the wires are like that, and you got the sound. What the fuck is that called? And you got the safe and sound rock wool above it, and then drywall is going to go on top of that. So basically, we just have to do this about 5 times. So you got the process, and you know, I'll give you the results of what's happening in a minute. Okay, so I already have all 5 of those pre-measured out, and this is the drywall behind me. So what I did is I have it all numbered. So what you're gonna see here, this is number 3, which is what I'm working on now. And they gotta go up in 2 pieces at a time because the whole thing won't fit up there. So, you know, gotta put it up at, you know, 1 at a time because there's a little lip on there. So yeah, so we'll cut that and stick them in and we'll see what happens. All right, okay. I got all the pieces cut for all the 5 skylights. They're right back here. It's not gonna matter like, you know, what this looks like up here because this is all gonna get covered anyway. So basically it's gonna be this layer, and then underneath it, we're just gonna put another layer of stuff. So it's like layers upon layers of all that good stuff for the sound abatement. Okay, all right. Excuse me, it's like day 4 on this, okay? So we have some things that have happened since the last couple of days that we, you know, left off at. So I will tell you this, basically the skylights are done. So we got all 5 of these that are covered in the drywall so you can see what's happening up there. So that's like, you know, those are done, all 5 of them. They're not gonna be like that exactly because we're gonna be covering them with another little cap on the ceiling and put more of the rock wool in there and whatnot. So it's gonna be pretty, not just like drywall looking stuff like that. And today, these big old swinging doors that we have, I will show you this right now. Ivan has been working on this today. So this is the door, right? So this is the swinging door, just like this one. And what we did was we put this weather stripping in here on both sides so that it closes. Let's see, check it out. So it closes like this, right? We got the overlap lip here. On this side, we got the overlap lip there, just like that. And then we have all of these, like this weather stripping, stuff like that. So basically, it totally blocks out the sound. So, well, not totally. I mean, you can barely hear things on the other side, but it makes things super quiet. So that's what we did. That's what we've been doing. And also on this door, you see this stuff right here. That is also some sound abatement paneling. It's like foam, you know, stuff. Sticky back, you can get it on Amazon. And so that's cool stuff too. And so, yeah, so that's what we got going on for this week at College Humor. Join the Patreon, Kyle Hester Actor Guy, $3. $3. I would do it for you. So let's keep independent film alive. Kyle Hester Actor Guy, the link is right there. I will see you on the next video.